Hi everyone, this is Ty Williams. How everyone's doing today? This is a psychic reading on professional wrestler Lufisto and what is around her. And she is the one start of the Speak Out movement, who's like the driving force of the Speak Out movement in the professional wrestling business. And I do know Lufisto. I'm a fan of hers, and I feel like she's like the most underrated wrestler there is. Not woman wrestler, but underrated wrestler. And I found her so talented, so different, so unique, but she never get a contract in these major big companies for some reason. Um, I don't know why, but now since I'm in the mood to do psychic readings today, um, I'm gonna see what's around her. And this is a psychic reading on Lufisto, what's around Lufisto. So Lufisto is Aquarius. So she's Aquarius. So she is born on February 15, 1980. So she is Aquarius. Aquarius people are the most downright honest people. They say the truth like no other. They all about speaking up for the underdog, speaking up for other people in need. They care for other people. They love people of who they are, no matter what. And I feel like Lufisto is a type of person that trying to make the world a better place, trying to make the society a better understanding on issues of being who you are as a person. She's a very detailed woman. She understands things like no other. Like she understands certain rules and the system as opposed to knowing what is going on. And she does know what's going on. And I feel like people look at her as a dummy, and she's not a dummy. She's very articulate. She's very noticeable about what is going on in the professional wrestling business. And she been a veteran for a long time. She been around. She traveled around the world. She sees so much stuff. She witnessed so much stuff, and she deal with so much stuff. So I understand why she's in the front of the Speak Out movement. And I see her getting so much praise and so much love within the wrestling community, within the wrestling Twitter as well, and social media. And I feel like people really do adore her, really do like her. Some don't, but others do. And the reason why people find her more interesting is because people who watch her interviews, people who watch her wrestling matches, and some people like, oh my God, you are like the most talented wrestler that I ever seen, and you don't have your movement. and people feel very shocked by it because Lufisto been around the game too long, and she always had tryouts here and there, but no big wrestling company not not giving her a contract, not getting her a business deal. But I'm gonna tell you this, Lufisto, this is your year. This is your year where people take notice. This is your year that people will open their eyes and see who is Lufisto, who is this French Canadian warrior. Like, who is she? And this is her moment to um, take a stand against prejudice, against gender, race, um, sexuality, um, you name it. She gonna stand by it. And what I'm seeing with Lufisto is that there are people is offering her contracts, offer her a deal to be in their company, and I feel like they see she is talented, and I feel like there are people who really, really want to use you as a way to show the wrestling community, stating that we not sexist towards women. We got Lufisto. She's not a sex symbol. She's not blonde. She's not a person that guys get horny of. She is Lufisto. She is a tough broad. And I feel like she gonna get lots of offers from from a all women's pay-per-view. I do see her wrestling with old friends, because I do see old friends are coming in to wrestle with her and for her. And I feel like and this is what I'm seeing with Lufisto, and this is what I see. She gonna be the one that make women wrestling in the indies great again. She gonna be the one. She gonna be the one. She gonna be the one to break barriers on how women should be treated in professional wrestling. That's what I see. Because I see her a star in the making this year. I see her doing something that made people notice her. It's kind of like anyone remember Kenny Omega? I don't know why I say that. Like Kenny Omega with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and how he got over there and become a star as he is. I feel like Lufisto is in the situation like Kenny Omega. It's like if she go to the right wrestling company like Stardom, I could see her doing great in Stardom, but also I could see her being creative of having a feud, having a sisterhood within a group. I do see her taking a motherly role to watch out for the girls and look out for the girls and help the girls to improve their potential and their skills. Lufisto, I want you to take the motherly role, be more nurturing to those girls, because some of these girls do got emotional issues about themselves, and also some of them are not there for wrestling. And I know that that is your pet peeve. You don't like women who come in the business to use their sexuality to get men and fame and money. I know that's your pet peeve, but however, you have to change your way how to approach these women. You cannot go bashing them on Twitter or put hands on them. You got to like, look, I've been in the wrestling game for a long time. I don't want you to be a statistic of guys who rape you or doing things to you, to make us women to make us women to take 10 times step back on how women are treated in professional wrestling. And I see you being more reasonable and level-headed, because I do see that you want changes in the professional wrestling. I do see that, Lufisto. I do see that. For anyone who is a Lufisto fan, like I am, she cares about wrestling. She kind of remind me of Sasha Banks. Like Sasha Banks care about wrestling, breathe and sweat about wrestling, love wrestling, and she feel like wrestling is in her blood. Like wrestling is connected to something. Like it's like a gateway to her heaven and to a path that she once went to and go. And I feel like she gonna get the reward she gonna get. I do see her working with Amy DeMont, aka Lita, Chrissy Hemming, and Gail Kim. I do see that Gail Kim is reaching out to her. I feel like Gail Kim overwatch her, overseek her, or there is some type of like disconnection between the two because of rumors or politics in place. Like I feel like Lufisto was an outcast for a long time for certain reasons, like some politics, because she doesn't fit of the woman wrestling agenda. But however times is changing, she is stepping up. She is like, I got this idea, I got these plans. I'm gonna try to make wrestling fun again, because people are so into politics and into all these things. And she's like, wait a minute, this is wrestling. Yes, there's lots of things going on in professional wrestling, lots of corruption, but I see her like, I'm gonna bring the fun back in wrestling. I'm gonna go back to my roots. I do see her going back to Japan. And if she does get an offer in Japan, do so. Do so. If not, I think that she needs to listen to her old colleagues that support her and love her for her. And also, she could talk to lots of podcasters and do a lot of interview about this cause. And also, I really want her to talk things out with Gail Kim, Amy Dumont, Lita, Christy Hemming. I really want her to go back to like the fun loving Lufisto. She's very fun loving as well. But also I do see her being the mom. Like she is taking charge of being the mom, not only for the young women, but also for the young men as well. It's like she's taking a step up of being the person she is. If WWE contact her, it could either be exclusive signing as a wrestler or as a coach. Because I feel like WWE or AEW or Impact will probably use Lufisto as a mentor, as a coach, because I do see her being a mentor, being a teacher and a trainer to these young women, because she wants to see wrestling, especially the women's wrestlers, to succeed her ideas. And yes, she does believe in intergender matches, but also she wants women wrestlers to be respected of who they are, not afraid to take bumps or risks. Be the best they can be in the wrestling business. And she doesn't discriminate. If you're a woman in the wrestling business and you want to be a valet and a manager, she's like, I'm more for it. Like, I'm more for it. I don't care. If you are good with that, be good with that. If you are a woman who want to wrestle, be the best woman wrestler you can be, or be the best wrestler, period. And that's what she wants. She wants the future. She wants to see a great future in women wrestling and wrestling in general. She wants a healthier and safe environment. She wants people to have a good career in the professional wrestling business. She wants women to respect themselves as women wrestlers. That's what I'm getting. And also, she's going to get lots of money. And she's going to be booked as ever. And not only booked, but lots of people want to work with her. Lots of people want to do business with her. When it comes to wrestling, I do see her doing podcasts in one in English and one in French. I do see that she is working on new talents in wrestling schools, and she's gonna have a happy ending in 2020. And I hope, because she deserves it. She deserves the respect she needs. And I really want her to have that happy ending. I really do. Like all the stuff she went through, and there's no contract towards her. And she helped people go for their dreams and goals, and she just there just busting her chop, busting her butt, and trying to fight for a cause for all women in professional wrestling, and also people who are different. And she really wants to see that happen in professional wrestling. So anyway, this is Ty Williams. Good day. and goodbye.